McGloin wasn't drafted, really didn't get a lot of phone calls, came in for a workout back in the spring. The Raiders liked what they saw after just a... And here is McGloin again. He got his first start down in Houston a couple of weeks ago and won the game, throwing 3 touchdowns.
Well, you could see we talked to him last night. Got a little edge to him. I liked it. You know, there's some toughness. He shows it in the games. He shows it at practice. And I like what he's...
As McGloin gets it out in a hurry, and it's caught. And defense that's ranked 32nd, last in the league in yards allowed. McGloin looks down the sideline and throws it out of bounds in the area of Jacoby Ford. 1 first down, and now they'll punt. Looking forward to that one on Saturday on CBS. 1st and 10 as McGloin goes back down that sideline to Streeter, who reaches up and grabs it over Scandrick.
Well, they came back to the play that they did at the end of the first drive. You're going to get press coverage. A little nod goal that time by Rod Streeter. Jim, we talked about it a lot last week. In this NFL, there's about 4 or 5 plays a game where the receivers have to catch these contested throws, and that's a good start for the game. And watching him warm up, spins it well.
2nd and 7. Here he goes throwing, and complete to the Cowboys. 40. His dad, Paul, his mom, Kathy, and his brothers are all there watching. 3rd and 3 as he scrambles to get rid of it. And that was DeMarcus Ware, and that's the first time we've seen.
Definitely held, but it doesn't matter. On the outside, oh boy, I don't know what happened, but it must have been confusion because Valdir is looking inside. And there's the hole pull in that jersey. You can't ever take your eyes off DeMarcus Ware.
After the game tonight. 1st and 10 and a fumble, and the Cowboys appear to have pounced on it. Recovery to Dallas at the 2.
Well, why is the snap? Let's see if he pulls out just a little early. Yeah, it looks like he does. It makes the football come up short. It falls straight down, and you just got to dive on that ball in the pile.
Boy, Jennings looks like he could have recovered it. And you talk about the exchange between the center and the quarterback. They do have experience all the way back to Penn State together. They'd worked together for 3 years.
That's right.
Wisniewski left a couple of years.
That's what I do. I'm always for the team.
The action fake. McGloin now gets it away to an open man. The ball came out, though, for Streeter.
But you watch it just a little too quick because that's a deep route coming across the middle, wide open.
McGloin's got Streeter again. He's open, and he makes the diving catch.
He will hang in the pocket and give these guys a chance down the field. Look at the little game inside. Stays in there. The coverage, I mean, the protection is good enough and anticipates the throw. Does he catch it in bounds? Catch, ground, secure. It's
McGloin. And incomplete. Could never get hold of it. That was Andre Holmes. To the backfield. As McGloin has the connection for the first down, and Rivera had concussion.
Well, it's a blitz, and it's a nice job of picking up. Rivera, really a good wide receiver. I mean, a good tight end receiving the football that time against the safety, Jeff Heath. Good coverage. Heath goes for the knockdown and misses it. You can trade the one-on-one matchups outside.
We saw Greg Olson, the offensive coordinator, setting up screen on 2nd and 10 for his team. And that's Jacoby. 3rd and 9. To the sideline, and what a catch. That is Holmes. Oh, at the 8.
What a catch, what a throw. Here we go again. A little contested throw on the outside. Go up. And when you have these kind of catches, or you're trying to make them, they got to be clean. You got to catch it, pull it down. Oh, look at Carr trying to reach in there and knock it out.
A back shoulder throw.
Loves it. Just doesn't worry about dropping into pass coverage anymore.
2nd and goal from the 16, and the pass is caught for a touchdown by Holmes. Holmes looked to be lost for just a moment, or turned around on the sidelines, close to being out of bounds.
Carr's got the position, but he comes underneath him and again cleanly catches the football and brings it in. I think he's just short of the goal line. Does he get touched going down? Yes.
I'll tell you, that's some adjustment by Holmes with Carr right there. Now the knee touches. Did he cross the plane? We'll be taking another look at that to confirm it.
After reviewing the play, the receiver had possession of the ball, but his knee came down prior to him crossing the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal, the 1-yard line.
So Holmes denied his first career touchdown, and it was clearly the right call.
Yep, clearly on the 1-yard line. So,
and remember, that was 2nd and goal from the 16. 2nd down and 10. Quickly flags out as Jennings catches it and takes off to about the 35 before he's out of bounds. The coordinator, 3rd and 8. As McGloin able to thread it for the first. Back to Rivera.
We saw Rob Gronkowski run it on Sunday night. The middle linebacker goes deep, go to him and get away from him. That is perfectly well done by Rivera, and Matt McGloin anticipates the throw and roll.
3rd and 8 and pressure. McGloin's pass on the mark to Holmes for the first.
You heard Matt McGloin saying Ray, tells everybody go to the right because that's where he expects the blitz. He sees in front of the receiver, good view what the quarterback saw that time. And DeMarcus Ware switches sides and he comes clean. But since it's a quick throw, looks the same thing. It's going to cause big trouble.
2nd and 9, McGloin fakes, looks, throws, and finds his man Ford at the 5. And able to drive it.
It's the 2nd receiver and lets it go. And trust me, nice step up in the pocket. Knows where to go with the 2nd receiver.
That first half, McGloin wasn't sacked once.
Yep, got good protection. The big thing is he got rid of the football, Jim, real quickly, made his decisions, decisive with the football, and DeMarco Murray.
Now in 1st and 10. McGloin, beautiful throw out to the 40. And this kid Holmes, who was on the practice squad at Dallas in 2011, he's made some plays here today. That's for 21.
Yeah, it's really simple. He's just going to do this, but they're trying to stop the run. We saw that in the first half, and they're just daring them. Oh, my clicker's not working. Can't see it. Here it comes. And look at the area that they have the run and throw to there. McCall. That's what they can do on the Cowboy defensive line.
2nd and 18. Quickly over to Reese. And the Cowboys covered up. Play action fake. Looking way down the field. And in double coverage. Nearly picked off by Jeff Heath. Pryor is active and in the backup position today. 2nd and 10. And in on him in a hurry, and he's able to unload it in the direction of Reese. It was George Selvey trying to get that Cowboys' first sack of the game.
Couple really good defensive plays by the Cowboys here to start the 2nd half. The first pass was well defensed, and that time Selvey doesn't go chasing the football. Do your job, and that's contain the quarterback. Marcel Reese got to go down there and pick that one up and catch it. You say, is that the first time that he has hit the ground?
And Oakland trying to avoid the quick 3 and out on 3rd and 10. Backpedaling and incomplete. Thrown to Rivera.
Orlando Scandrick, number 32, is covering Streeter. What a game he had last week for the Cowboys. Victor Cruz, you see the move going across the field, going to stop and go back outside. It took too long, and nobody gets open, and really it's a...
McGloin loads it up, goes down the field. And no flag.
Never found the football. Holmes going down the right sideline against Brandon Carr. It's a blitz. I think he throws it exactly where he wants it, top of the screen. And as they look back for the football, it goes behind them. Something that you haven't shown them yet.
A good starting point at the 44, and McGloin has a wide open target with Holmes. slashing over to the 30 and down to the 22-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. They faked the screen outside. The defensive guys all were running towards Jacoby Ford that time. He fakes it out there. Watch the defense going, and they forget about the receiver going across the field. That is Holmes.
And that is the longest play of the day for Oakland. 35 picked up on that one.
You saw a good look.
How about
the screen
Holmes?
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Little Phil, he's had never caught a ball for the Raiders.
In traffic today.
First down, and McLaurin going toward the end zone. Batted in the air and almost intercepted.
Yeah, when you get in this area of the field, you like to try to take a shot to score because the defense, a little bit of it to their advantage because they don't have to worry about somebody getting behind them. So seam passes, that's what that was. And Heath all over Reese there and stopping him.
Reese, who does so many things for the Raiders and was a wideout at Washington.
Yeah, hasn't been a factor here today. Thought they would.
To the end zone. Up in the air and intercepted. Brandon Carr boxed out Jacoby Ford. And McLaurin is picked for the first time today.
Yeah, Jacoby Ford, top of your screen. Brandon Carr is just a bigger guy than he is. And you said it, boxed him out. And Jacoby Ford tries to get over there and knock it down, but just not big enough to get it done. Brandon Carr, the best defensive back the Dallas Cowboys have. And that time they really sent him outside one-on-one and gave everybody else help.
He's a guy that was accustomed in his career to seeing the Raiders back in his day with the Kansas City Chiefs in that division. Came here as a free agent a year ago, and Carr has his third pick. So with no timeouts, McLaurin goes underneath to Jennings. Tripped up out. 2nd and 2. McLaurin got Streeter for the first down.
Go.
Pressure. And McFadden unable to make the clean handle. Tonight on
the sideline long enough.
McLaurin gets the completion. Now here comes some strategy for you. This Holmes' 7th catch. McLaurin now middle of the field. It's good for another 10. Goes all the way down to the end zone, and there was contact, but no flag. Going back. And now they're bringing out Janikowski. Bringing out Janikowski for the long field goal try. Make it and then go for the onside kick. And he made some adjustments this week after a couple of misses last week. And here's Janikowski with the field goal. Good. 45 yards by Sebastian Janikowski, who now